Okay, I'm back again, talking about the new MacBook Aluminum. If you saw my first unboxing video, that was a 2.0, just a 2 gigahertz processor, 160 gigabyte hard drive, and it didn't have the backlit keyboard. Shortly after unboxing that and powering it on, I found out that there was a giant green line, vertical line in the display. When I powered it on and it wouldn't go away, I took it back to Micro Center and they basically told me that the graphics card was bad. It was bad out of the box, and that possibly it even got damaged in shipping, because on the first aluminum MacBook, excuse me, I noticed that the right side of the notebook, the display was raised a little, like it was bent or something, so possibly it was damaged in shipping. After that, I went back and got another 2 gigahertz base aluminum MacBook, and I didn't have any problems with that one. The only thing I noticed was that the 160 gigabyte hard drive was too small for my uses. I have over 100 gigabytes of music, and after the operating system OS X is put on these MacBooks, it takes about 20 gigabytes worth of hard drive space. So basically I was left with 140 gigabytes worth of hard drive, and after I add all of my music, that doesn't leave me with much space for my video editing. So yesterday I went and took the 2 gigahertz back and went ahead and got the 2.4 gigahertz MacBook with the backlit keyboard and everything. Has a 250 gigabyte hard drive. The graphics card and everything are the same. The only difference is the keyboard is different because it lights up. The black keyboard is actually a little bit lighter on the one that lights up for some reason. It's not as dark. And there are a few more shortcut keys for adjusting the backlight. On the standard 2 gigahertz when you don't have the F3 key to access the dashboard, usually you have to actually, I'm not too sure about that, I think it might have that, but I definitely know they don't have the F5 and F6 keys have functions to adjust the brightness of the keyboard. That's one major difference, and I don't know if you can tell by the video, but the keyboard is slightly grayish. On the 2.4 gigahertz one, it's black, but it's got a grayish tint to it, and that's basically the only difference. It's the hard drive and the keyboard. Everything else is basically the same on the laptop. The battery, screen resolution, camera, everything. I just need the extra hard drive space, and even the 250 gigabyte model might not be enough for me. I might end up upgrading later on to one of the 320 gigabyte hard drives, or possibly if I can fit a 500 gigabyte or a terabyte hard drive in here, I'll end up doing that. But that's basically it. I'm just showing you the difference between the base model and the higher model MacBook Aluminums. And I guess I'll power it on to show you. I guess the keyboard, I'll kill the light. Wait for it to power up. Now when it first comes on, the backlight is disabled on the keyboard. It's just waiting to boot into OS X right now, and then I guess it'll light up. Doesn't boot as fast as I would think it would, especially with a 2.4 gigahertz Core 2 Duo processor. But oh, here we go. Here's the backlighting on the keyboard. Oh, it just went out for some reason. I think I have to type in my password. Fingerprint scanner would have been nice, especially on a notebook of this price, but Mac just won't add certain things to their notebooks for some reason. Okay, here's the backlighting. It keeps going in and out because I have a light on in my room. But basically this is it. If I can get the back, I think I'll just, the light sensor's up top. If I just cover that, it darkens the display to conserve battery life, and then it also lights up the keyboard. Now the backlighting is also adjustable. You can turn it up and down or completely off. But it's just a nice little option for the notebook. You can see the keys in the dark.